August 9th, 1966. Sheriff A.D. Toby Matthews, who was then a road sergeant with the police in Richmond, Virginia, as well as a military reservist, had returned home from a psychology class at the Richmond Professional Institute when he heard a loud sound, his German shepherd barking wildly outside. He could tell that his dog was in some kind of real distress and quickly went to investigate. He found his dog barking madly and pulling at its chain as far as possible. Matthews released his dog, and it ran to the edge of the nearby cornfield. Quote, "I happened to look up, and there was that UFO right above the cornfield. It was just hovering right above the power lines. It was just like the ones you see on TV. The disc was 30 feet in diameter, made little to no sound, and didn't appear to have any lights on it. It was widest in the middle, at 3 or 4 feet. Unable to believe what he was seeing, Matthews ran back inside and quickly grabbed a flashlight. He returned to see the object still hovering ominously over his farm. Matthews shined his flashlight on the UAP. The intelligence controlling the UFO seemed to react to Matthews' flashlight. At once, the flying saucer began to turn and emitted a bright flash of light before taking off at impossible speeds." Quote, "I wasn't frightened by it. It was kind of awesome. Of course, back in those days, I was still in the military reserve, and it didn't appear to be any type of military craft at all, because, number one, it wouldn't have done what it did." Unquote. Matthews reasoned that a military craft wouldn't have behaved as the flying saucer did. After the UFO disappeared, Matthews rechained his dog for the night and went to bed. When he woke up the next day, he unchained his dog, like usual, for a few minutes, allowing the dog to roam. Unusually, this time his dog didn't come back. After a while, Matthews began to worry and went to look for him. Ultimately, his effort was fruitless, and he returned home empty-handed. On his way back, he found his dog's chain collar on the side of the road. Matthews probably felt a sinking feeling as he approached his driveway to find his dog lying there, dead. His dog was not there before he went looking for it, as if someone or something planted the deceased canine. Quote, "He didn't have a mark on him, no blood, no singe marks, no nothing. It looked like he almost was sleeping, and whatever killed him, they had taken his chain collar off.